guys, my name is Yulia or Sweet Aneta, and this is my channel about Lolita fashion. Today's video is going to be really exciting for me because I share great love for advent calendars. It's not something from my culture, but something that I really grew into loving. About OTT Sweet, it is a very exciting topic for me because when I just started Lolita fashion, OTT Sweet was at its peak. It was the most popular substyle of Lolita, especially Sweet Lolita. And sadly, I was a poor Ita back then, and I was just too young. I didn't have resources or money to become one. I decided to mix these two topics together, and we're going to talk about what an advent calendar for an OTT Sweet Lolita would look like. And I'm sorry about speaking into my phone. I still don't have a proper mic, sadly. So I was recently wondering if someone made a Sweet Lolita calendar, especially for OTT Sweet Lolitas, what would it look like? So I came up with my own versions of what I would put in each day, in each box of the calendar. And I'm not saying that this calendar could be real because I'm guessing it could be way too expensive. Let's just dream, okay? Christmas is about magic, so let's pretend that we can all afford this calendar. But before we start, let's briefly talk about what OTT Sweet Lolita is. OTT Lolita, or over-the-top Lolita, is a substyle of Lolita that focuses on dramatic themes and accessories. OTT style refers to any Lolita coordinate that is considered to be over-the-top, so basically it means having loads of accessories or just going extreme with your coordinates. OTT can refer to any substyle of Lolita, but is most commonly seen in sweet versions of the style. But it can also be used in classic or gothic coordinates. Thank you for your attention. XOXO, Gossiplito. And let's start with day number 1. Day number 1 in an advent calendar is always important because it kind of gives the vibe of what the rest of the calendar is going to be. I think it must be something really exciting, and I've decided that the first number should be, of course, one of these amazing star clips that every Lolita in 2012-2013 had. Every respectable Lolita had one of these at least, or a whole collection of this. Sadly, I never had one, but I've always wanted to, and I think that I should get some for the future. Day number 2 would be a plastic ring, of course a plastic one with something unicorn or pony related, because if you remember back then, the most popular theme for dresses was something with carnival, with carousels, ponies, unicorns, stars, and I think a plastic ring with a unicorn, or even better, a carousel pony. And of course it doesn't have to be an angelic pretty ring, it can be just any other plastic jewelry. This is just an example that I found. So each advent calendar has a little something useless, and for my useless item, I think that I would choose angelic pretty stickers, or any other Lolita related stickers it can be, but I just think that angelic pretty, especially this pack, it's going to be perfect because it's got a lot of ponies, especially from the carousel print, and this is just what Lolita used to be back then. For day number 4, one piece of jewelry that looks like this or similar. What I mean this kind of puffy, fluffy jewelry, kind of like this one. It's made out of, I have no clue what, but it's soft and it's fluffy and it's got little gems and stars all over it, and I just think it was such a staple back then that it should be in the calendar for sure. At day number 5 would be a pair of hair clips, but not just hair clips. I remember that one of the most popular themes for cookies, but not just regular cookies, but cookies with colorful frosting and especially with sprinkles on top, and I would choose just something like this, maybe in a different color, maybe a random color as they like to do in advent calendars, but something similar. In day number 6, I would put a cute pen because we already had stickers, something for stationery, and now we've got to have a pen. I like this one, just a cute pen, but especially with this handmade sweets on it. I think it's really cute. I've got one of these. I've got it in pink color. It's got sweets all over it, and it's really lovely, and I think it would be really cute to find in an advent calendar. For day number 7, I would choose a cute pendant to go on the bag because I remember a lot of Lolitas would use a lot of charms on their bags, especially things like My Melody and Hello Kitty or just some sweets. And I think something like a big cupcake or a donut or maybe some Sanrio character would be really cute. So in day number 8, I would use something like this. Once again, it's this kind of jewelry with like biscuits covered with colorful frosting, but I remember especially the ones with random writings on them were really popular, especially things like It Me, and I think that would be really cute to add. For day number 9, and I know that I am just dreaming, but I would put some piece of jewelry with Milky-chan. I know it's angelic pretty and it's not possible, but maybe something similar to Milky-chan, maybe some cute deer, some really cute deer jewelry, okay? I think that would be really nice. For day number 11, I would choose a phone charm, especially, you guessed it, carousel pony themed, because it was all over internet, it was all over the magazines, just everywhere in Lolita fashion. Carousel ponies is the thing. A big charm would be really cute. For day number 12, of course, pony carousel themed necklace. We cannot have a calendar without a necklace, of course, because OTT Suite is about putting as many accessories as you can, and we really need a statement piece necklace, and I think that a huge carousel pony for that would be cute. It doesn't have to be handmade, it can be made out of plastic, just any carousel themed huge necklace would be cute. For day number 13, I chose something interesting. I think it should be a pair of earrings, but I found these cutest earrings because they are stars and they've got sweets on them, and I feel like it was like two of the most popular kind of directions with accessories back then, stars and sweets. And these two things combined, they just make me really happy, and I feel like they would match a lot of dresses from that era. For day number 14, I would choose a bracelet full of charms. I remember Lolita's using a lot of bracelets, and I kind of miss that, and I think that everyone should wear a lot of bracelets, but especially bracelets with little charms on them. Ice cream, lollipop, bear, whatever, just a lot of them on your wrist. I think it's really fun, and that we should put it in the advent calendar. For day number 15, I chose once again a really statement piece that was really popular, and it's a plastic wristband. Remember these wristbands from Angelic Pretty and how popular they were? I think that it would be really cool to find something like this in an advent calendar. For day number 16, I would put something candy themed, either clips like this or maybe a necklace like this one, just something with candy. I remember that candies were also a popular item of jewelry back then, so I think it would be really cute and nostalgic to find something like a candy wrapper jewelry. At day number 17 is kind of funny to me, but I would put face jewels because I remember Lolita's wearing a lot of face jewels, and I kind of miss that fashion, especially like these huge jewels they had. I think that we should bring that back. For day number 18, I chose earrings once again, but this would be lollipop theme earrings. It doesn't have to be earrings, it can be like a necklace as well, but just something with lollipops because a lot of OTT Sweet Lolitas had them back then. For day number 19, because we are sweet Lolitas, we're having something sweet, and I would put some angelic pretty candy. I found this angelic pretty candy online, like this Kit Kat and these lollipops, but I am not sure if this is real, but I'm guessing it might be from maybe some tea party they made, but I think it would be really cute to find a Lolita themed sweet inside a calendar. For day number 20, and no, this is not a carousel pony, this is Pegasus. But it doesn't have to be Pegasus. I'm mostly referring to this kind of jewelry, like plasticky with some glitter inside. I also remember this being very popular, and OTT Sweet Lolitas would be wearing this a lot, so yes, we would find one of this for sure. For day number 21, I would put a pair of hair bows because you can never have too many bows, and if you're an OTT Sweet Lolita, you really need to stuck them on your head and you need a lot of bows. By the way, my wrist cuffs keep slipping down because I've got really thin hands, arms. In day number 22, I would put a pair of colorful wrist cuffs, especially something like this kind, where you can have every color of the rainbow on just one wrist cuff. I think it's really funny, and it would also match a lot of dresses because Lolita dresses back then, they were really colorful. They had lots of themes going on, and you could mix like all of the colors together, especially purple, pink, yellow, and I think a pair of wrist cuffs like this would be really nice. For day number 23, something a bit less exciting, so we can have a lot of excitement on our last day, and I would put an angelic pretty badge. And you may ask me, Julia, why is everything angelic pretty? Because girl, we're talking OTT suite, of course angelic pretty. I think they should come back to OTT suite. But of course it can be any other OTT suite Lolita badge, like carousels. And for the very last and the 24th day, I suggest putting something really big, and I remember every OTT suite Lolita dreaming about one of these, and this would be a phone case. But not just a phone case, a handmade phone case with 3D sweets all over it and whipped cream. Of course fake. But I remember these OTT sweets phone cases were hella popular, and I really wanted to have one of these, but they were like too expensive back then for me, sadly. But it's such a staple piece, and I think for the last day of the calendar, it would be just perfect. If I found something like this in an advent calendar, I'd be crying from happiness. Maybe not crying, but you get what I'm saying. If you also wanted one of these, please let me know in the comments because I completely love them. And yeah, these are my thoughts about what I imagine a Lolita, an OTT suite Lolita advent calendar be. And if you want to see more videos about what I think a gothic Lolita calendar should have, or just regular sweet Lolita or classic Lolita or any other types, just suggest in the comments. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you had fun, and if you enjoyed this video, please give me thumbs up, subscribe, maybe share this video with your friends, write comments. I'll be so excited to read them, what you would put in your own OTT sweet Lolita calendar. Maybe you think that I missed something important. Please let me know in the comments down below. I will read it all, and see you in the next video. Bye!